GITV would like to thank our sponsors: Condor Outdoor, Echo One USA, Contour HD, Aries by Z-Shot, and KWA. What's up, GITV? My name is Tim. I know it's been a little while since we've done an actual review. It's because I had a lot of footage from SHOT Show to edit. Now that that's out of the way, John Liu came in a while ago. That was fun talking to him, but that video took a little while to edit as well. But mostly because I've been getting over a cold. You know, I sound kind of hoarse right now. Not like the horse that you ride, but you know, the one with the A in it. HOARSE, I think, whatever. You should be learning that in school, not on GITV. But what we will be learning about today is this brand new gun from Echo One. Sorry, I might be clearing my throat because of what I mentioned earlier. This is the Robinson XCR, officially licensed by Echo One. This is a pre-production sample, so it's not functional, but we can take a look at these awesome exteriors. I did chat with Brian about this at SHOT Show, but here we are. We get to take a look at it close up. I have a couple of accessories on here. It's not just to make it look cool. They actually have a purpose. For example, the PEC box. This gun will most likely come with a battery box of some sort. As far as I can tell, there's no real way to mount the battery inside, so you can get a good look of what this thing is going to look like when you buy yours. Red dot sight's pretty standard for a lot of airsoft guns, especially if you're playing like CQB. Comes in real handy, and I think this tall micro dot looks real good on here. All of my guns have vertical grips. I have a real problem shooting a gun like this, and so that's why I put this vert grip on here, just so it feels more comfortable for me. And this Surefire can looks awesome. In fact, all the Surefire cans look awesome from Madball. Brand new product coming out, and this looks really good on here. That's why I put it on here. But about the gun, so far as I can tell, this thing is made fantastically. A lot of this construction is milled out of aluminum. This gun is very solid inside and out. A lot of great features on the gun if you're right-handed. Sorry lefties, this gun is not going to be lefty friendly. The charging handle is not accessible for left-handed shooters, or not easily accessible. The fire selector is only here on the left side of the gun. The magazine release is made for right-handed shooters. The only ambidextrous feature on this thing is the bolt release. Sounds pretty good for a little gun. It's got a nice heavy piece of metal in here. Sounds like a pretty decent spring behind it. This stock feels very comfortable. It's got a nice foam top on here so your cheek doesn't get cold, you know, because it is a metal stock. But it folds to the side. Now this gun is already small, but you can cut the overall length of the gun by a lot down when you fold the stock to the side. This gun is going to be great for close quarters combat, especially for those of you that already have an M4, because it's going to feel very comfortable with this M4 style pistol grip. Basically what this is an M4 lower. It looks a lot cooler, especially with these laser engraved, maybe it's not laser engraved, but these are definitely awesome trademarks that are on here, and they're put onto the low receiver very nicely. And an M4 style magazine, so if you already have an M4 M16, all your mags are going to work well with this Echo One XCR. Now like I said, this is a pre-production sample. No, I take that back. These are already going into production, but this is a production sample. But nevertheless, this is not an operational gun, so we can't fire it. So let's just take a closer look at it, because it is very good looking. Please take the proper safety precautions when using your airsoft guns.
Always wear eye protection when firing your guns. Airsoft is fun, but it's not worth losing an eye.
Alright guys, you're going to have to put the Kleenex away for a little bit. I've got a few more things to tell you about the XCR before I let you go. And if you continue while I'm talking, you're going to be deeply, deeply disturbed. Anyway, price point for this gun is going to be somewhere around $400. That is a little bit of change, but you do get an amazing gun, and this thing looks awesome, and it's very unique. It's going to be available sometime in March. That's what we've been told. Can't narrow it down any more specifically than that. So keep an eye out in a couple of months for the Echo One XCR on Airsoft GI. Now, one last thing I need to tell you, kind of like a disclaimer. This is a PEC 15. This gun may not come with this exact battery box. So if you have your eyes set on this PEC box and you think it looks good on this gun, which I do, you may have to buy one separately because we don't know what type of external battery box the XCR is going to come with upon its release. So like I said, keep an eye out on Airsoft GI for the XCR. You know you're going to see it here first. Thanks for watching GI TV. GI TV is brought to you in part by Sig Sauer by Cybergun, Operation Lion Claws, G&G Armament, KJW, and G4 Airsoft. Not like a horse, but you know, H-O-A-R-S-E. Not like a horse, like neigh. Like the other horse with an A in it. That's not important. You should learn that in school. Today we're going to look at a brand new gun,